Yo guys, what is up? It's Teach here, coming at you again with another video, and I am going to show you how I am trying to solo the new Crystal Brood, whatever you want to call it, her boss fight, the Mother Wyvern boss fight. I don't know what you want to call it. But anyways, so continuing, I'm going to do this using Blood Crystal Wyverns, and I'm going to ride around on a Rhino. Now the reason that I'm going to use Blood Crystal Wyverns is because they do gain health back when they use their AI attack. So the one thing that we're going to have to do real quick is we're going to have to go around and enable the special AI attacks. That'll allow us to, when we whistle these things to attack our target, to use that blood draw ability. Now, I know that this is weird, being able to take dragons into a boss fight, but this is something that, you know, was meant for this map, because this, I did the boss fight yesterday just in GCM mode just to see what it was like. It is insane. I have not seen something, because the boss moves to 3 different locations. She spawns in throughout the boss fight probably hundreds of minions, and overall she does all 3 attacks: blood attack, and then fire and water. So she has a bunch of unique attacks. I think it's going to be really interesting to see if I can actually survive this thing, because I'm going to take burn damage, water damage, blood damage, and they all target the player too, so that's going to be really quite interesting. But anyways, what I'm going to bring in is a shotgun, just to take care of her when she's in the air. I've got some med brews, and obviously I've got some flak on. I will have some berries and stuff like that, but we'll see how it works, because I'm not really sure if it's gonna just go as a slaughter or if it's gonna be something that, you know, gets done with real quick. Just so you know, these are 250 wyvern, or 225 wyverns tamed at 150 basically. Here's their basic stats. They are pumped. All of their levels are into melee, 0 are into health, so that just so you can see, I mean, you can just crank these things pretty good. I'll give them some stam, why not, just for no reason, but they're all max leveled. They are unimprinted, so you'll probably be able to get a lot better in the long run anyways, but just so you can see, there's some like pretty good stats that you can get on these things. So now we're gonna go ahead and start this boss fight up, because I'm curious to see how it goes. I have no idea. It could just be an absolute slaughterhouse and I die, or it could be a slaughterhouse and I win, or it could be a complete and total fight. You never know. So the Rhino, got a max saddle on him. Haven't leveled him at all, which is probably a big mistake now that I think about that. So that's interesting. Let's see if I can find some XP to him. I got 12 seconds to just crank a whole bunch of stamina and melee damage. So let's see if I can do that. Come on. 2, 1, 0. Alright, so I got what I could on him, so we'll see how that goes. I am inside of this thing. We're going to go ahead and whistle attack my target on the... Attack the target, please. Whistle attack my target. There we go. Okay, so now they're going. Let's see what they do here. Oh my goodness, they are just doing what they can. And I'm going to run around on foot. Oh my, those wyverns, when they have jacked up damage, hello. So, okay, that works. I'm just going to crank up my melee on this thing and watch this happen. So this is on single player settings, just so you guys know. So what I will tell you is that basically all that means is that, oh wow, they're doing the blood damage and everything, so they're drawn. Yes. So what that means is that it's going to be about 33% easier than official settings, so that's something to keep in mind. But it looks like they're doing pretty good. Oh wow, she just did 1,200 damage. Oh my goodness. Alright, now we'll see if these things end up showing up after me. We'll see. I see the things dropping. None of them are coming after me yet, so looks like she is moving. She's down about a quarter health, so that's interesting. I don't know what to do really. That's pretty cool looking, actually. Not. So yeah, bye. So some people have some really overpowered wyverns, and I'm sure that some people are just going to destroy this boss fight, because it seems like it's going pretty easily. As long as she's in the air and those things are attacking her, who really cares? Oh, okay. So occasionally it looks like they get a hold of her. Maybe I should help out my wyverns up there. can't quite tell which ones are mine and which ones are her. Okay. She's already getting pretty destroyed right now. Sorry, I had a phone call right there. Ooh, owie. Hello. It's the first time I've been actually smacked by a wyvern. Okay, so I got that one. Oh, I got some keratin out of that? Wow. Okay, I didn't know you could do that while in the boss fight. So it looks like these blood wyverns are just destroying her. Okay. That's a hilarious screenshot because I don't know if I can even get in there and do some damage, but max level blood wyverns, I think they're healing up too while they do this. Looks like about the most damage they're taking is 26, 27 damage. Now this is on Gamma, so keep that in mind. But I haven't lost a single one, and none look like they're very bloody. So maybe this is a doable thing. Reload. Now here's the really cool thing with the Rhino. You can kind of just reload and stuff while you're moving. So that's pretty nice. Don't chase my wyverns. Looks like these little guys are going to pop on the ground. No. And these wyverns are just shredding her. I don't think I've even lost a single one yet. And all I gotta do is sit down here and take out the juveniles. That's a pretty easy thing to do. That's a really cool, interesting screenshot because it's like Rhino butt, but still. Alright, let's see if I can help my wyverns just a touch. See, when they actually hit, they do some freaking damage. There we go. Gotta knock some of those little guys out of the sky. Oops, that was totally just drilling my wyvern. My bad, guys. So, come on. Attack that target. You know who you're supposed to attack. There we go. Specifically go after her, because that's what I want you to do. So she is down to her last third, and I haven't even really done anything. Now, I do understand that my wyverns are probably higher level melee, but... Oh, that one's bloody. Okay, so that one... No, that was not one of mine. Holy smokes, it looks like she can't track them very well. So this might be a pretty doable method. I mean, I'm just sitting here not really dealing with much. And she is just getting absolutely whacked. Mind you, these wyverns are 100% into melee, and their melee seems to be very, very, very high, into the 2,000 per bite range, which is not, I mean, once you get these things imprinted in high level and stuff like that, it's not unreasonable to think that that's possible, because you can imprint them. So that's really, okay, so I wonder what these are going to pop as. So I got my one wyvern doing damage, fighting everything over here. Let me help my friend over here. Okay, buddy. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, 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 ow. Okay. Got you. You're good, bud. Go help your friends. Okay. So anyways, it looks like it's gonna be doable for the most part, because my wife... Oh, wait, they're all just chilling over there. No, 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 don't chill. There you go. Attack that one. Attack her. There. Go get her. Okay. Attack my target. Please. There we go. Yes, go after. So it looks like this is the part where it's going to be the most difficult, because... Yeah, all the wyverns are kind of doing battle up in the sky, and unless you have a gun to fight these things, there's not much you can do. Some cool images, though. Okay, wyverns, dudes, come on now, you have a mission. Attack her. So it looks like you have to remind your wyverns that they have a job, but because she stays in the sky so long, it's not unreasonable to think that this is difficult. It looks like they're doing just fine against the other wyverns. Oh, ow. Okay, so yeah, they're lower level, you can see that because it's solo player, but I haven't even really had a concern yet, honestly. Like, I really haven't... Oh, there we go, I took a little bit of damage there. Looks like you can pop those eggs early. So you can kind of crack them. Maybe. I'll just get like a little bit of a charge on this thing. Okay. And again, they don't have saddles or any sort of bonus, so they're just going to keep taking that max heat. Okay. So there we go. Now they're attacking her. So, dudes, what are you doing? Come on. There you go. Not even a single wyvern has died yet, so I'm not really concerned about this, actually. Even on like a... As long as you get a bunch of decent wyverns, this is doable. This is really doable. I don't think there's anything super special other than just staying alive. I mean, if you can support your wyverns just a little bit, that might not be a bad thing. Because it looks like they just stay up in the sky for a little bit. And I guess you could probably, if you're not hitting your own wyverns, and you're really careful about your shots, it looks like, I mean, they take some damage, that's for sure. But I mean, they dole. There you go. They dole out a load of damage. Let's see if any of them are even close to dead. I'm curious to see that now. But again, it is solo player, so it'll be about 33% easier, so keep that in mind. And that's kind of, you know, looks like what this is going to be. She has just been destroyed. How are you guys? Like, have you taken much damage at all? Oh, they were about half health, so you can see that, I mean, I cranked their melee, only melee, 1700 melee, no health. They only lost about half health, so if you were to crank evenly health and melee, you could have a really easy boss fight on your hands. I mean, 2,000, and they healed during the fight too, so it looks like they lost about half health. So for losing half health for 33% easier, that numbers bodes well. So let's check out some more of them when we actually spawn on the other side. But it looks like this is a reasonable method to do it solo. And this is the part where a lot of times your game will freeze, so I might bring it back when I'm actually, you know, existing again.